Husky News.
What do we have for today, Katie?
Today we're going to look at behind the scenes of the Husky News.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Let's hear what Maria Garrigo has to say about this topic.
Hi, my name is Maria Garrigo, and I'm here to see behind the scenes. None of this awesome news broadcast would happen without our reporters, anchors, and of course our incredible teacher, Miss Law. Have you ever seen the news and how it happened? Well, now you're going to find out. I know I'm ready to learn more about this. Oh, I also know that I have a lot of questions to ask. Now let's take a look behind the scenes. So, Abby, how did they make this news broadcast run smoothly?
Well, each person got a role, and then each person contributed in their role evenly, so everything kind of came together.
Thanks. And Katie, you told me that Miss Law made this broadcast come to life. Did anybody else?
Yes, Miss Law made this news broadcast come to life, but also all the kids in Miss Law's class made it happen too.
Interesting. Miss Law, why did you choose to do this broadcast?
Well, I just really love giving kids an opportunity to lead and shine, and as Katie said, it was kind of my idea for the project, but we've had producers, Yael and Hadia, who've really taken the lead, and our backstage crew has been awesome, keeping the schedule tight and making sure that everything's gotten filmed. So I really like to teach by kind of facilitating, and here's your idea, now run with it, and you guys haven't let me down at all.
Cool, so how long have you been doing it?
It's kind of shifted. When I first started doing it, we're learning as we went. It wasn't as awesome and smooth and streamlined as it is now. One year we did one big project about Saving Playworks, which was a program we used to do here at Roosevelt, and that kind of inspired this new form of the Husky News that we do now, and I just really love it.
Nice. And Alyssa, where did all of this take place?
Well, it took place at Roosevelt Elementary School.
Can you tell me more?
Well, we did some filming in the community room. We did some filming in the wireless lab, and then all the people that had stories got to pick a place that they got to film in the school.
Nice. That was some good information. Wow, I never knew it took that many people to make a news broadcast happen. I'm glad I talked to all those incredible people that were part of the process of this news broadcast. Well, that's about all we have time for. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Maria.
Now let's go over to Karki to learn more.
Hi, my name is Owen Karki. I'm here to talk about behind the scenes of our news broadcast. Everyone works hard to do their jobs, and they all have fun at the same time. Let's investigate further and see the different jobs that they have. I'm here with the producers and backstage. Let's start with the producers. Yael, what was your job about?
Well, being a producer is pretty much putting the whole entire news broadcast together and making sure it all runs smoothly. We help everyone pretty much. We help the backstage with whatever they need. We help the reporters edit their stories, and we make sure everything's on schedule.
And how do you feel about your job?
I think it's been going smoothly so far, and any hiccups we had, we just asked each other any opinions that we had about the problem, and we fixed it.
Backstage, it's your turn. How long did it take to make the set, Melanie?
Well, it took around 2 weeks, and that was mostly because first we had to make all the letters, then we had to put them on the sign, the backgrounds, and then we had to string them together and put them on the actual background that the news anchors would be sitting in front of. One letter was really messed up. We couldn't ever get it right. You'd be surprised how hard it is to make a bubble letter end.
And Meha, how hard was it to film?
Well, it was kind of hard because our camera is sometimes in the end it doesn't exactly beep at the correct time. So the news reporters might think that it's over, so they'll like start getting up and like walking away to like look at it when it's still going. And other than that, it was kind of fun, and it was a little hard because we needed to make sure that none of the walls were in the camera or where we were shooting, and we had to just keep the camera on a certain spot, and that was kind of hard.
And Pierce, how hard was it to edit?
Well, it can be different because sometimes it's harder because you have to cut off part of it, crop it, like voiceovers, and we're doing it all in iMovie, so it can be easy or hard. We have 3 backstage people upstairs right now editing and getting everything ready to publish.
Well, there you have it, backstage and producers. Once again, I'm Karki, and I showed you behind the scenes. Back to you, Katie and Alyssa.
Thanks, Owen and Mireya. Wow, it takes a lot of work to put on a news broadcast.
I know, right? And you need a lot of people to pull it off.
Well, thanks for watching today's edition of the Husky News.